Project Hail Mary comes from the same directors of 21 and 22 Jump Street, and this is arguably a very different type of film. Let's see if they can tackle this sci-fi adventure the same way that they officially tackled some buddy cop comedies. Que lo que a mi gente del Caribe. Thank you guys all so much for joining me. I appreciate your support as always. Today we're going to be talking about Project Hail Mary. This is starring Ryan Gosling, who we all love, and it's directed and written by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. The film is derived from a book of the same name, and it follows the story of a scientist who wakes up with amnesia on a spaceship light years away from home on a mission to save the planet when it's discovered that the sun is slowly dimming. I was very excited for this movie. I love Ryan Gosling. The movie, I saw the trailer for it and I thought it looked really interesting and like a lot of fun. And so I was really eager to go to the theater and watch this film. And I'm so glad to say that I loved this movie. I didn't have any issues with it. I just had so much fun with this movie. It gives you a lot of hope. It's very uplifting, but emotional and tense at times as well. And the story is just so well written, and I felt that it was always incredibly engaging, incredibly effective, and thoughtful too. But to start off, Ryan Gosling, he's one of my favorite actors working right now. He is such an incredible talent that we have right now in the film industry, and he gives such a phenomenal performance. He is such a charismatic lead in this film, especially because he is pretty much alone the whole time of the film. There's not too much dialogue for him chatting with others. It's a lot of internal dialogue where he's just talking to himself, and it's really tough to kind of carry the weight of all that on your own, being essentially the only voice box of the film. And so he has to do a lot of that where he's talking to himself, he's kind of talking to the air, and it's really cool how he was able to invest you and pull you along for this journey so effortlessly. And part of that is also due to the writing, which I thought, once again, was incredible. It's very well written. You care so deeply about this character, about this situation, about everyone involved within it. And it's really powerful and moving in that sense. And there is such a deep underlying theme of hope and change and growing and just growth in general. And it's really prominent and effective. And I think this was such a classic hero's journey. You've seen some elements of it before, but it's so uplifting and effective. And it honestly just made me feel happy. And I really loved it. And also, another thing, this movie is very funny. There's a lot of effortless humor throughout this film. And there's not a joke that didn't land. Everything felt very well done, very well incorporated, and I had a blast watching this. There's a lot of laughs, but it also never compromises the tone. There's moments that are serious, there's moments that are lighthearted, there's moments that are funny, there's moments that are intense. There's never a compromise within the tone, and they're always very dedicated to keep it consistent throughout the entire runtime, which is extremely well paced. This movie clocks in around 2 hours and 32 minutes or so, and I didn't feel that. I thought that every moment felt intentional, felt purposeful, and nothing felt unnecessary to the overall plot of the film. Everything felt that it had its place, and I never felt like this movie overstayed its welcome. So while it is long, you don't feel that length. It is perfect. I really think the pacing was masterful. I think the cinematography was beautiful. There's some really just stunning visuals in this film that I was impressed by, because I wasn't sure how great the visuals were going to be, because usually the budget with these types of films gets stretched a little bit thin. But it's very effective. There's not a moment where I was like, "Oy, that looked a little rough." Every moment the cinematography is really top-notch, really strong, and there's some beautiful shots in particular. So I really loved this film, and I don't have anything negative to say about it. Even the score of the film, the music, it just evokes so much genuine emotion. I was deeply moved by this film. I had a great time with this film. when you have the cinematography, the score, the writing, the directing, the acting, everything is just working perfectly and elevating this already fantastic story. It's really a recipe for success in a way, you know? And so it was really a top-notch film. I've seen some people rate it lower, but I'm going to go ahead and give it what you guys are probably thinking I'm about to give it. I'm going to give Project Hail Mary a 5 out of 5 stars. I love this movie. If you guys like sci-fi adventures, you like space movies, you enjoy Ryan Gosling as a lead actor, definitely watch this movie. You are going to like it. You're going to love it. It's funny. It's intense at times. It's fun. It's lighthearted. It's hopeful. It's uplifting. It's just a really great film, and I had such a great time with it, and I think that you will too. So definitely check this movie out, and let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I'll have a couple more reviews for you guys coming real soon. God bless you. Talk soon.